So in this video, we're going to talk about some of the best rides in Moab, Utah. Now, recently they closed 200 miles of trails in Moab, so some of the trails that were in our last video, you really can't do fully anymore. So this new updated version has all the trails that are open now that are really great. In this video, I'm going to put the timestamps, so if you want to see a specific trail, you can go to that specific trail based on the timestamps.
Yeah, this starts out as Jiminy Bridges, so you can take 313 to the west side. I believe it's the west side of Jiminy Bridges.
Gold bar rim, we are not going to do the hard part of Rusty Nail. We are going to do the waterfall though, which should be cool. But we're trying to find a sticker.
I got one.
She's looking somewhere.
Elsa's tag. There you go. Let's hit it.
Love it.
And that, I would say the gold rim is a lot of rock and rock climbing. Not so much sand. Difficulty level, it's more challenging, I would say. The gold bar rim has several famous obstacles in it. So one is the waterfall. We're just going to take a little walk because this is called the Waterfall. And I don't like it. But Dale loves it. This is the gnarly part, in my opinion. They do have a couple winch spots up here. But if we went down at this time, so from Jiminy Bridges to the Gold Rim Trail, you're going to go down Waterfall. And that is the waterfall. Another famous obstacle that you're going to run into is the crack.
The Golden Crack, which is just, it's where two rock formations come down and you have to drop a wheel in, get that one up, drop another, and one at a time. And once again, it's more tipsy than I think it actually is. It feels more tipsy than it actually is, but it's a fun little thing.
Oh, shit.
sandwich time on Golden Spike Trail.
And look how smart I got. Our chips are in plastic so they don't get smushed. So we got chips and crackers, and
is my sandwich smushed?
Are also,
ah, nice.
I've learned.
That's awesome.
I've learned things.
Very cool.
Coconut pineapple bubbly.
No alcoholic beverages. It's not that difficult, just a little tipsy. But we are the only ones out here. Normally this place is busy with people watching people go across.
And then it heads eventually to Poisonspider. It's a long day riding. We were out 5 to 6 hours.
Yeah.
5 to 6 hours. Very fun. Pack a lunch, bring some drinks.
We did do a new section of Poisonspider that we hadn't done before, so keep in mind that Poisonspider has, it's a large area, so there are ways around it and stuff. So we did some hill climbs and things like that that were fun. So there is a little tiny bit of sand right there, so hope you enjoy that video.
Yeah, there's you go up Poisonspider if you're starting at Poisonspider, and then you have 3 parallel lines you can go. And make a, you can do the whole thing back and forth, or pick one and back down the other one. But there's a lot of stuff out there. It almost reminded me of Fins and Things a little bit on a couple of the obstacles.
I thought it was fun. The other thing for my public service announcement, as always, if you are new to riding or on the trails, make sure you use your hand signals. So if someone does this, they're not telling you you're number 1. That means there's one person behind them. So 0, 5, use your hand signal so that other riders up that you pass know what's coming. And it's just a safety issue. So make sure to use them. It makes riding easier for everybody.
Yep.
Yep.
So we started out with Bartlett Wash. We headed down there. That's one of our favorite trails, and it's a nice high-speed trail. A little bit of water.
Yeah. So the main wash area is sandy, super fun. You can get some high speeds, but make sure you're under control the whole time. But there is some turn-off areas where there is a little bit of rock climbing, and just this super fun canyon in the Bartlett area.
Yeah.
So Bartlett Wash difficulty. It's not difficult. It's pretty easy.
Yeah, if you stay on the main trail, Bartlett Wash is really easy. Now there is a little bit of Bartlett Trail if you go off and into the canyon.
The part in the canyon is a little bit more difficult. I would say out of a 10 scale, probably 4, 5.
Yeah, it depends on which way you're going too. If you go down, you just slide down obstacles. If you're going up, it's going to take a little bit more finesse to get up. Definitely.
Cows are safe and sound.
How muddy is it?
It's pretty muddy. You don't sink, but the sand really absorbs the water pretty good. It's not too bad.
We're going to Bartlett Wash. This time we're going to go down some of the side trails. Did I mention it was cold?
crossed over 191 and did Fallen. I always mess this
Fallen,
up.
I wrote it down, I think. Fallen Officer.
Fallen Peace Officer Trail.
Fallen Officer Peace Trail. The Fallen Peace Officer Trail.
Fallen Peace Officer Trail. Very easy trail. More of a two-track gravel road up and down some hills. But it's fun, and you just enjoy the scenery. I mean, it's great out there.
It's really cool. It's also very close to the airport, where we saw some parachuters. Tons of parachuters that day.
There were a few. They were a long ways away, but one person almost died. They didn't.
They didn't almost die.
It looked like it,
They
though.
scared us. Oh, he's coming in hot. Shit, slow down, sir.
Shit.
Oh, that's bad. Okay, slow down. We also visited Monitor and Marac, which I think was a new trail for us.
It's the M&M Trail is what it is, and it's a way back from 191 to get back to 313.
But it is fun.
Yeah, it's a lot of sand, another high speed, nice banked cornering that you can go over. A few rocks here and there, but nothing, no rock
sand.
crawling, yeah. Rocks in the sand, so be careful.
Also, that one's not super hard either, so difficulty level, I would probably say a 2. Can you do a 1? Fallen Officer's probably a 1.
Yeah.
I would give it a 2. It's not difficult. So if you're a new rider, that one's fun. Seven-mile rim.
So that went from the M&M Trail into Wipeout Hill.
Oh, that's right.
So there's a turnoff from M&M, that 7-mile rim, that will head you down to Wipeout Hill. And Wipeout Hill is kind of fun. There's 2 ways to get there. The way we went the first time was a little off-camper. You got out and walked a little bit, and then we just went down Wipeout Hill and continued on. But then there's another way to get there as well. It's not quite off-camper, and you can just go down Wipeout Hill. Wipeout Hill is interesting because it looks more difficult than it actually is. You know, you can go down it real easy, and you can go back up it too. You just kind of have to watch yourself. Yes, people have tipped on it, but it's not bad.
This is puckerpass. So we're getting ready to do whitewash. It has rained all night and all morning, and we got a little bit of mud going on, but it's a desert. It'll stop soon, right? Muddy out of here on our way to Whitewash. Use the force loop. Use the force. this or Gaia, actually more detailed, but this has a lot of the trails actually on there, so I use both of them. There's Gaia right there for comparison. So if you like these videos, like and subscribe, ring the little bell, and you will get notified when we put a new one out. Shit, those shocks are hot as hell.
Been working them.
You ruined my video.